Here we're going to look at example 1, solve a system of equations by graphing. The question is, what is the solution of the system of equations? So in the past we've solved equations by graphing, but we've just looked at a single equation and we have solved for x. So in this problem we're going to solve a system of equations where we have two variables and two equations. To start that, you're just going to graph each one of these. Now these are both in slope-intercept form. So you could pretty easily plot the y-intercept and then count the slope from there. But just for a little bit of practice with the graphing calculator, we're going to use that. So we're going to go to y equals, and in y1, we'll type in our negative 2x minus 4. Be careful when you use the negative and the subtraction sign. Make sure you're hitting the appropriate keys. And then for y2, we're going to use 0.5x. Now you can change that to 1/2, but there's really no reason to. So we're just going to stick with 0.5x plus 6. All right, if I graph these, I get a graph that looks like this. My solution will be the intersection point in that top left. So I'm going to pull some points here and plot my graph. So first one, I'm going to look back to -6. So I'm just going to start with that. -6.8 is not on my graph. -5.6, that's a good starting point. So we have the upper left point. And then I'm just going to pull a couple points, -3.2. Again, you can use as many or as few points as you would like. Intercepts are always good. -2.0 would be a good idea to use that. 0, -4, and that's enough for us. We really only need 2 points, but just to be a little bit more accurate, I'm going to draw a few more points. All right, so we have our y1, and now let's plot y2. So again, starting with -6, we have -6.3, so we can use that. That's not what we wanted. It's giving us a line already. Let's fix that. So -6.3. It's not cooperating today. And then let's pull a couple more points. Let's go with -4.4. So -4 and 4 would be right here. -2.5 and 0.6. So I'm going to go -2.5 and 0.6. So that's enough to draw my line. So I'll do that. And now we have our solution. So our solution is going to be right where these 2 points intersect. And we can say that x, we're familiar with this. X would be down here. So x is going to be -4. And our y value would be right here. So we're looking at the y-axis this time. This is a little different than we've seen in the past. And then finally, we're going to write our final answer as a coordinate point, which will keep things a little bit simpler for us. So we would say -4, 4, opposed to x and y. And that's it. That's our solution. So this is very, very similar to what you did when you were solving by graphing with just one equation, when you were just looking for x. The major difference will just be how you write your answer. The graphing, the calculator work, all of that is exactly the same. So you should be pretty familiar with this, and you shouldn't have too much of an issue. Good.